Welcome in again, everybody, for our Major League Baseball picks, predictions, discussions, ruminations, talking about July 50th. Hope everybody had a excellent holiday weekend, had time with your family, got fat. I know I did all of those things. Then I see a message from a doctor popped up on my phone. We ain't talking to the doctor right now. We're not running any numbers. We're not doing any checks for any blood pressure, any of those things. We ate ribs and cake and sweet potatoes all weekend. Don't be talking to me about the numbers right now. Baseball, apple pie, and ribs. And America, it was all fun. As I said, I know I enjoyed my holiday weekend. I hope you did as well. I was not in here. As I said, yeah, I will take a little time off sometimes when I need it, spend time with the family, do all those things, recharge the battery so I can keep bringing you the fresh content, the winning content. Good Lord, I guess that just takes it to the recap. And yeah, I mean, just... It's hot right now. This is the heat I promised y'all we would have. You're saying like, okay, you went like, I don't know, 20 something in 2 last month. It was insane. I told you, it could get better. It has gotten better. On MLB Beat the Streak, I am in streak saver territory. I believe we're at 13 in a row. I think I've given y'all 10 or 11 of those. So yeah, just insanely hot streak right now, as I promised. I told you it's going to get even hotter. My longest streak on Beat the Streak is 16. I said we are in that ballpark right now. 13, still 2 more wins with Streak Saver engaged. I guess I should probably explain what I'm talking about for anybody that doesn't understand what I'm talking about. MLB Beat the Streak is a contest that sounds really simple. You just pick a Major League Baseball player to get a hit. Anybody you want, you can pick 2, and as they call it, doubling down if you think you really know what you're doing. And if you can somehow do that 57 times in a row, you can win $5.6 million. Nobody's done it. I hadn't done it because I said my longest streak, I think it ever is 16, and I'm already hovering around that. I knew I could do it because I've done it before. It is not 57. It is not close to 57, but even that, if anybody that's played the game, you know, even that is a hard thing to attempt to pull off. And got in there, as I said, you've been giving you the picks too. So if you've been just, well, let's say you put down, I don't know, a DraftKings prediction, for example, on all of those, you're liking how it's going. You're gonna keep it hot. Gonna keep it going. As I said, Fernando Tatis was who cashed for us in the last video. That is, I believe, the 4th time I've used him this year in Beat the Streak. He is still at 100% for me on Beat the Streak. I'm probably about to be turning Fernando Tatis in way more than is normal till I figure out how, why, what, how that's even happening. Sometimes, as I say with this stuff, sometimes you don't necessarily need to know why something is happening. You just need to know that is happening, and I know Fernando has been cashing for us. I'm going through, because they show you your history. Had you put a bet on Caminero to hit all those home runs at the beginning of the run, you would already be a millionaire. But these are things you don't know who's going to do that. Somewhere in the middle of that, you would understand that he's doing that, but somebody somewhere, as far as I know, nobody placed that bet on him to hit 11 home runs in 10 games or anything. People jumped on later. You still had a chance to make a whole bunch of money, but that really what it's about is the consistency. I'm out here giving you somebody that's going to get a hit every day. That's good for Beat the Streak. That's good for really whatever kind of contest you want to put that in. I am proud to say these picks have been a constant. It's been a constant for me too, in all sorts of contests and things and fantasy lineups and all that. It's probably a good point to say, hey, if you like the content, and hopefully you like winning picks. That's what I assume you're in here for. If you like that, go ahead, leave me a like. Tell YouTube that you like it, that you think I know what I'm talking about. Leave me a comment. Subscribe, click the notification bell so you know what's going on when I'm putting picks out. When this happened 2 or 3 times this year, I'll give you a pick. They'll get hurt or they don't make the lineup for whatever reason. So I come back here in the comments and leave you another pick, and I believe we're 50% on that. The last one was a Luis Arias didn't play, and then Bobby Witt came in and cashes out. Bobby Witt, another person that we love using in this contest because he is going to put the bat on the baseball most of the time. It's not him today. It's not Junior Caminero today. It's not Fernando Tatis. Who in the heck is it today? And if you've been watching this since the beginning of March, or well, end of March, you know when baseball season starts. If you've been watching this since the beginning of this channel anyway, you probably already know. Freddie Freeman went 0 yesterday. Freeman is somebody that he does not, like Luis Arias, does not go hitless in back-to-back games. Today we are on Freddie Freeman. It's not just me. I went and tried to place a bet on Freddie Freeman on prediction, and yeah, the odds are the odds for that are not good because everybody's expecting him to get a hit today. But that is time to replace again your Beat the Streak lineup, and you can look on there and see hundreds of people already have in your fantasy, in any kind of daily fantasy lineup, because what are we talking about here? As the great Matthew Berry always says, what's most likely to happen? What has been the most likely thing to happen every time Freddie Freeman goes over is he gets a hit the next day. He's somebody that, again, puts the bat on the baseball all the time, does not get a bunch of strikeouts, does not put together a whole lot of bad baseball games. So we're going with Freddie Freeman again today. That's where we are. As I said, we're going to keep this. I believe we're going to keep this hot streak going. I will keep my MLB Beat the Streak thing going because I got two more games with Streak Saver engaged. If anybody doesn't know, for Streak Saver, basically if you hit between 10 and 15, if for some reason your player doesn't get a hit, they forget about it. Nobody saw that, your streak is still alive. You only get one. So for some reason, let's say I get to 16, my career high, and don't use a Streak Saver, then I have it for the next time. Let's say I lose. Hope that doesn't happen. Let's say it happens. The odds are low, at some point it does happen. If I start another streak, that Streak Saver is still there because I haven't used it. Anytime my streak gets stopped, or anybody gets stopped between 10 and 15, for the first time, it's a one-time thing, your Streak Saver will kick in. That's where we are today. I don't want to use it. I want Freddie Freeman to go ahead, cashes out with a hit like I said he would. I'll see you in the next video cashing out yet another Freddie Freeman hit.